79%. Miller with the knockout percentage of 80%.
Can you take the bucket?
Don't blink. This one might end early. Both men have vowed that this one will not go the distance. Jarrell Miller stating that he would end Lucas Browne's night in under 4 rounds. Lucas Browne said, it's not advantageous for me to go the distance either. I want to finish this guy off in the 7th or 8th. That's likely what I am destined to do. Lucas Browne, 43 years of age, said he's got about 3 or 4 more left from his standpoint, but feels he could still be a player in the heavyweight division.
Stop! Watch your head. Stop!
Miller weighed in at 330. He said ideally coming into this fight, he wanted to weigh in at 325. But, you know, to be honest, the heavyweights, does it really matter, Floyd?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's an overhand right by Browne. Browne became a world champion back in 2016, beating Ruslan Shagayev. He was stripped of that title due to testing positive for a bad substance, but both men have had their battles with that. They've served their suspensions, and they are in the ring now here in Dubai. They both beat each other. It's interesting because it's a crossroads fight, even though Miller is 9 years younger than that of Lucas Browne. Miller has stated he still wants that fight with Anthony Joshua. He said, I want to end Joshua's career after if he gets past his next assignment, that being Jermaine Franklin.
No measuring.
That for Daniel Dubois, who he has his sights set on if he's victorious over Lucas Browne. There's an uppercut by Browne.
Jarrell, no measuring.
Left hook by Miller. I think it's fair to say it's been a methodical round so far, Floyd.
Fill out round. A lot of energy for some big guys so far.
There's over 600 pounds inside that ring.
They call them heavyweights for a reason.
No doubt about it.
Good job.
We near the end of the first round. Wherever you're joining us around the world, hope you're enjoying your weekend, and thank you for spending some of it with us.
If it's making news in boxing, we talk about it here. ProBox TV's top stories. The ProBox TV team breaks down the biggest stories in the sport. ProBox TV is your destination for all things boxing. This is what boxing fans deserve. ProBox TV, your boxing channel.
Miller did say, I'm going to end his night in under 4 rounds.
See, Marcus was going for the home run, as you see the slow motion clips.
Lucas Browne, been a pro for 13 years, turned pro at 30. He said, you know, I am the epitome of, you know, you can start and you have your mind set on something. Doesn't matter if you're starting later than usual. As long as you believe in yourself, put in the hard work, you can make things become a reality. And the reality is, no matter what happens in this fight, he was a world champion. Miller is trying to get to that point. There's a left hook by both men.
That lets you know how the heavyweight division is. I never even know this guy won the title.
They beat Ruslan Shagayev years ago. Did not make a defense of his title, so, but he did capture it. It's a left hook by Lucas Browne. There's a left hook by Miller. Miller might have wobbled Lucas Browne. Browne going backwards. Miller plodding forward. Couple uppercuts by Lucas Browne, but they miss. Left hook to the body by the Australian. No Good friend of mine, Lou DeBello, watching. He's one of the promoters of Lucas Browne. Hello to Lou watching in New York, more than likely. Overhand right there by Lucas Browne. Jarrell Miller stating that he's very happy with his team, Greg Cohen, and that of Dmitry Salita stood by him in spite of his tribulations. And Browne picking up the pace. Miller looking for his opening. So left hook by Jarrell Miller, right in over the top.
Nice, Lucas. Watch your elbow, Jarrell. Watch your elbow.
Left hook by Jarrell Miller to the body of Lucas Browne. Right uppercut by Miller.
Watch your elbow.
Overhand right. There's a sweeping left hook by Miller.
Move your head. There you go. There you go. Back downstairs. There you go. Up there.
Big right hand by Jarrell Miller, backing up Lucas Browne. There's a right uppercut by Lucas Browne. But Miller unloading, you could tell the power that Miller has. Browne coming forward as well. Jarrell Miller focusing in and trying to land that big shot.
Watch the bell.
Chopping right hand by Lucas Browne.
One thing about Big Baby, he's going to compete with those other guys, because you can see he's a little rusty for taking all those years off, even though he had a couple tune-up fights.
Yes.
If you want to beat those guys, you have to bring his weight down a little bit more and move his head. He can't keep his head just on the line. You got to be able to bob and weave.
And I think keeping your head on the line or moving your head is especially important in the heavyweight division, where
In every division.
in every division, you're right. But they have that one-punch eraser, especially, you know, from a heavyweight. There's so much power, but you're absolutely right. And they're working on the right eye of Lucas Browne. That second round was more eventful than that of the first.
Very exciting. Very active. Big guy's very active for heavyweights.
Look at that, the determination. You could tell that he's missed it. Has Jarrell Miller.
Good shot. Too much hand hunting. We have to go to the body.
Overhand right by Lucas Browne. Miller ate it well, but I guess it is fair to say that the feeling out process has now gone by the wayside. We are into the third round. This one's scheduled for 10. Browne ranked number 10, Miller ranked number 11, both by the WBA. WBA Heavyweight Championship of the World held by the Ukrainian Alexander Usyk. Left hook to the body by Lucas Browne on Baby Miller. Back comes Miller. He attacks the body, punctuated by a right on the nose of Lucas Browne. You hear the corner of Miller saying, move your head. So left hook by Miller. Miller driving Browne to the perimeter of the ring.
Watch your heads. Watch your heads.
I almost feel like right now, Floyd, it's like the calm before the storm. We're waiting for something to detonate.
You got me over here quiet.
I mean, we're both waiting a bated breath here. Miller saying, ooh, okay, I like this.
Come on, come on. Come on, baby.
Right hand by Miller. Left hook to the body by Big Baby. Couple of right hands as Browne backed up with his chin in the air. You do not want to do that against Jarrell Miller.
You don't want to do that, you don't want to do that against Snow Fight.
Right.
And what Ortiz did.
Yeah, how did that work out for him? So right hand on the left ear of Browne, followed by a left hook by Miller.
Very exciting fight for 3 rounds.
Look, these guys are going for it. I mean, is it the fastest? No, but they are loading big power shots. You couldn't pay me all your purses combined to take one shot from those guys.
Yes, you would.
On to the third round, final 30 seconds here in Dubai. We are scheduled for 10. Right hand for Browne. The corner, Miller urging them on. They're saying put it together, meaning they want him to put together combinations, not just one shot at a time.
Watch your belt. Done!
We're on our way to the fourth. These last 2 rounds have been entertaining.
They got to tighten up in this corner. You can't put a heavyweight stool in the ring halfway, half down. So, like I talked about in the boxing business now, we're putting too many people in our corner that don't have enough experience, which is bad for the sport.
You're saying guys that are just friends or just kind of
Yes.
around the gym
Yes.
instead of actually having a
But
purpose?
you know, but not Big Baby training. He has a solid trainer. The 2 guys that's in there working right there
Yes.
has a lot of experience. You know, he has a Detroit trainer and a DC Cutler who used to fight. Actually, when I used to fight, he was a lot older. When I was 16, he was probably like 26, 24, but he was in the amateur ranks at the top level.
So he does have experience in the corner, but it's those little intricacies.
The little extras, because those 2 wasn't the one that put the stool, in the ring.
It makes a big difference.
You know, those are the little things that that count in the sport of boxing. Who you work with.
You've always, throughout the course of your career, had a tremendous corner.
Loyal.
Loyal corner.
Always.
You know, just an exemplary corner. Everything was down to the T. Big right hand by Miller, followed by a left hook.
So it don't supposed to go past 4 from what Miller said.
Yeah, exactly. So he's got 2 minutes and 24 seconds to end this one. Otherwise, his prediction will evaporate.
That's
Watch your
okay.
head, Jarrell.
But hey,
Watch your head.
bottom line is, for both guys, they just need to get a win. But would they like to do it in emphatic fashion? Absolutely. And they can still do it. Browne said, probably catch him in the 7th or 8th. And Miller's team was very cognizant. They know. They go, look, we've got to be aware of that right hand that Lucas Browne possesses because, you know, he's one of those guys that can take some punishment come the 7th and 8th round. He can put your lights out. So they are aware of that. Browne with a 79% knockout percentage, Miller with an 80% knockout percentage. So power, not a problem from both men. The key is, can they land? A big left hook by Jarrell Miller with his back on the ropes.
It didn't really land. And he was off balance.
Watch your heads.
So glancing shot.
Watch your heads.
Not even. Back comes Miller. He eats a right uppercut from Browne. The left nostril of Lucas Browne is starting to bleed from those power punches of Jarrell Miller. Left hook, sweeping left hook by Miller. Clean right hand down the center. That tattooed Lucas Browne. Referee stepped in there momentarily. I don't know why.
He was measuring. Old school man.
Okay.
Like the old school Larry Holmes, Muhammad Ali, using the measuring stick. That's what we call it in this boxing.
Well, Miller swinging for the fences there. Missed. Browne narrowly out of the way of what could have been a problem. There's a right hand on the left ear of Lucas Browne, who retreats backwards. Another right hand. Browne starting to get walked down. This could be problematic. Miller looking to finish off Lucas Browne, left hook. Browne in serious trouble. Browne in major danger. They're swinging and slugging it out here. They're duking it out in Dubai. Big shots being landed by both men. They are swinging back on hand. But Miller, Browne in trouble. Browne is back on the ropes. Can he survive? And he does so. Oh my goodness. He was getting hammered. Oh my goodness.
Yo, you gotta tighten up, man. Tighten up, man.
That's the end of the fourth round. Lucas Browne in serious trouble. He was getting clobbered with hooks in abundance. And Browne was just literally biting down to his mouthpiece, trying to fight fire with fire. This has been, my goodness, what an all-out assault that Miller tried to implore upon Lucas Browne as we take a look at some of the action, Floyd.
But both heavyweights shot their load. Just because the knockout didn't come when you said it was gonna come, don't force it. Let it come to you. It'll come. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, it'll come. But he shot his load. He can't do that against the top heavyweight that's out there.
Look at that right hook crashing into the left cheek of Lucas Browne. Well, they always say when you look for the knockout, you know, ideally it doesn't come, but when you just let it happen and let it flow, it comes to you if you're smart about it.
Both guys are tired.
So they were pounding away on each other, but Browne might have found a bit of a second win here. Both men have landed clean, big shots upon one another, and they remain upright. Browne smashing in with a couple of right hands of his own, but Miller moving well.
Both guys shot their load at the end of the last round.
So you see the work rate, the activity rate has lessened. What I mean by Miller moving well, I mean moving well for him. He has a unique skill set indeed. I'm not saying he's anywhere near your type of fast, but for him, he has those little nuances that work for him to his advantage. Browne's one tough customer, isn't he?
Both guys are tough. Tough as nails.
Left hook upstairs by Davey Miller. Jarrell Miller from Brooklyn, New York, and if you're from Brooklyn, you gotta be born tough.
Browne's not from Brooklyn, but he's tough.
Oh, he is, you're right. Indeed. From Australia is Lucas Browne, time being called. Mouthpiece is out.
No. I don't do him. He's dirty.
Lucas Browne
After 13 fights, no. Come on.
put in the mouthpiece.
Box.
We are under a minute to go in the fifth round. A right to the body by Lucas Browne. Left hook upstairs by Davey Miller.
Watch your head, Jarrell. Watch your head.
We got Big Daddy against
Big baby.
Big Baby. So which one is going to reign victorious and get the big win here in Dubai? Left hook to the body by Lucas Browne. Corner of Miller saying move side to side, urging him on. Still blood streaming from the nostril of Lucas Browne.
Good body shot.
Browne keeps coming forward. Miller pushes him off.
Well, this fighters, a lot of times what these fighters work on a lot of times is just offense and no defense.
Something
Watch the
that
bell. Watch the bell.
big shot by Miller as Browne going backwards. He's getting pounded on by Miller. That'll end the fifth round.
Box TV, your boxing channel. We are ProBox TV, the only one dedicated to boxing. Twice a month on Wednesdays, live boxing and studio news coverage of the top stories in boxing. Daily talk shows with the champs breaking down the sport like no one else. This is what fight fans deserve. Finally, boxing has a home. ProBox TV, your boxing channel.
One inside the right eye, I beg your pardon. There's when the mouthpiece came out. As we observe some of the action from the 5th round between Jarrell Miller and Lucas Browne. There's a right hand on the jaw of Miller by Lucas Browne.
Come on.
Well, the right hand that Lucas Browne wanted to land upon
You? Show me.
Miller landed, but Miller ate it well.
Very exciting fight. You may not be able to eat it down the line. Anything can happen, especially when you're fatigued.
Well, also, its punch resistance goes down as a fight, as a career goes on.
Both fighters, very exciting fight. Both fighters flat-footed, looking for big shots.
If this was
It's different from a Larry Holmes, a Ali. The eras of boxing has changed drastically. Everything is knockouts.
it's one of those things that they, knockouts understandably are sensationalized, but as you mentioned, the art form of boxing, pure boxing, the skill set
We'll take you further.
Yes, and make sure that you get more checks down the line instead of being in these all-out battles and referee in charge saying nope, no hitting or holding behind the head. It's about prolonging your career and not having such a short time span when you have these high contact fights. And both men, as evident here, high contact. They both have thrown a lot, they've landed, and they've eaten some big power shots. They both are just sitting down on their punches. You got two power hitters, seeing which one is going to be able to outlast the other at this point. Two right hands by Lucas Browne from Australia. An uppercut followed by a left hook that was blocked by Miller. And Miller continues to go forward.
Yes, he's blocking a lot, but he's also getting hit a lot, which is not good.
There's a right hand that shook off Browne. Browne nodded as to say, "You got me." There's another right hand. Browne going backwards, but he throws a right uppercut. They still are fighting on sheer aggression. Browne got shaken up. Another big right hand. Two big right hands. Miller looking to end the night of Lucas Browne. And Miller unloading down goes Lucas Browne for the first time in the fight.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You want to go? You want to continue? Yes? You want to continue?
Yes, sir.
40 seconds to go in the assortment of punches, putting down Lucas Browne. Miller going on the attack. Jarrell Miller looking to remain undefeated and finish off the former heavyweight champion. And this one is over. Jarrell Big Baby Miller ends the night of the Australian Lucas Browne to remain undefeated here in Dubai.
Hit was good shots, but he mainly was fatigued. As